there's no real point in giving this module an introduction. OmegaDestroyer is very, very difficult. So,
hey all, Scott here.
I will be helping you solving it. First off, let's talk about the module itself. This timer at the top, if you multiply it by 16 and add a random number between 1 and 14, which you can determine through the swaps of these numbers here, you will obtain the value of k. T is this. It ticks over once every 2 seconds, and every 210 seconds, it will start a new Kyber. Kyber changes about every 7 minutes or so. Oh, and also, A, B, and W is what I'll refer to these three variables right there, because it's just easier, much simpler to type. Make sure that... Thanks. Thank you, timer. Very cool. Okay. Make sure that you get this module done before the timer ticks over to 1900, because at that point, it'll just completely reset everything about it. Of course, you can also do it manually by holding this button for 3 to 10 seconds, and then pressing this while it's still yellow. Top right button will submit. Bottom left, well, it's a split. Everything will pause. The timer and the numbers. So basically, it's similar to Password Destroyer in a way. Very many ways, actually. You also press top left to mute it. If it's cyan, it means you're muted. Press it again to unmute. Hold it for 3 to 10 seconds, of course, and this will turn yellow. Hold it for about 10 or so seconds, or more, of course. It'll turn red instead. It becomes a cruel version of itself. What we're going to do is grab some variables. We're going to need 4 here. We're going to grab them from the timer tick of 215, 220, 225, and 230 in that order. You can note that down here as 215 to 230 with a dt of 5. dt is the interval between them. So let's reset and get it back to 210. We got a few seconds to get ourselves ready. Notice that the number at the top changes. It's kind of changed. So, our splits. 91809416 is all an 8-digit number in reading order. 164874114. Alright. Then our next one is 42998812. And finally, our last one is 69 nice 5526110. Okay. Now we can leave that running on its own. You may have noticed that these lights also cycle upwards, and eventually they will become red. That indicates when Kyber is going to change. So, let's also set up a list. Or, you don't need to actually. But what we can do is take a look at this. You'll notice that the last 2 digits are consistently. This one has a 6, this one has 4, this one has 2, 0. That's the problem. With a split of 5, the only difference that should come out of this is either a, well, yeah, there's obviously the 1, but there should only be a difference of 5 or 0 in the last digit unless it, carries over, but that shouldn't happen. So, what we can immediately do is know that, I forgot to mention, Kyber, it'll swap these depending on a binary version of 1 to 14, which is added to this times 16. So these numbers may not be actually accurate. Anyways, we got to do here is, because we know that, that means that the last digit of the binary representation of whatever Kyber's hidden number is definitely a 1. So that means that 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and 14 are not possible. So, let's check this. We'll check 1 first. 91809416. We flip these, put them back in. 16487141 42998821 69552601. I'll be using Desmos for most of this. For the very large numbers, though, I would recommend using a calculator that can handle digits that are like 15 digits long, because Desmos is not very good with numbers that big, because anything with a string longer or equal to 10 digits, it'll just give it like this. So that's why for the big digits, I'll be using a calculator that's built into Windows. I'm not sure if Mac can show it, but I know that Windows can. Alright. What we're going to do is take this number right here, this number, and subtract this from it. If this is smaller than this, we'll add 100 million. So we get 164. Well, we already know that it's the left one's larger, so 11648741 minus 918094661 gives us a number of 24677,680. You can actually plug that right here. Doesn't matter. We don't need that number right now. Won't need it like at all, really. Anyway, let's do the same with the next. 4299821 minus 1648741 gives us a number of 26511,690. 680, sorry. 69552601 minus 4299821 is 26553,780. Delete this. Now we do the same thing again. 26511,680 minus 24677,680. Geez, I cannot type. 1834000. And we do the same. 26553,780 plus 26511,680. 42,100. So in summary, that's a problem. These should be equal if we have a correct answer, but unfortunately, they are not. So we'll move on. Let's try a 3. Let's try 3. A binary that is 0011, so we swap the last 2 pairs. 04961 and 6481741 42998821 69556221. Also funny number, haha. Okay. Alright. Same thing again. 11641741 minus 91804921 gives us 2467670 42998821 minus 1648171 780 16621. These turned red. This right here. This right here. They turned red. It's going to turn red too. That means that Kyber is resetting. Very soon. Anyways, keep taking this. 80. Delete this. And repeat. 65170. 24670. This on 840 300. 655. But notice that these two numbers are pretty much equal. That's a very good sign. You're on the right track here. So we can assume that those last two digits are correct because of them matching entirely. So we'll move on to 7. See if 7 is the correct one. I'm going to skip over 5 entirely. Alright, so in this case, we get 91084961 641741 49 69552210 9108. Wait, no, sorry, 1168 41741 minus 91084961 because it's 25746 That's a pretty cool number. 4299881 minus 16841 26157 Also, a quick tip, if you get any numbers on the left side after doing this that are greater than the one on the right side, you can immediately count that one out because it can never be negative. So anyways, 2615, 780. Okay, got that wrong. Minus 2575 and 80. It's 400, 300. That's cool. 6557380 minus 26157080. It's exactly the same number. So that is our Kuiper thing. Well, not really, but figured out what it is. So the actual numbers are using that Kuiper. So 1841741 821 2601. Didn't swap these because it's exactly the same, doesn't matter. So this is our DR. So to obtain A, we calculate DR, 400, 300, divided by 2 times dt to the power of 2, which is 50, but who cares? So that means A is 8006. Cool. So now if we want to get B and W, BMW, haha. Okay, enough fun. Anyways, so to do this, we do 8006 times t to the power of 2. So for this one, it's 215, 220, 225, blah, 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 blah. 215 to the power of 2. That is a large number, very large number. 750, 387, 490, 400. 405, 303, 750. These numbers love to get really big. So, again, this is why you should have a calculator that can support very large numbers without showing you them like, well, this. Okay, now that we have that, we will subtract some more. Subtract this number right here from this number. So 9108, 4961 minus 37007730. We can append a 3 to that one to get an actually okay number. Okay. Then we'll do the same thing here as well. 1741 minus 387 490 400. We'll append a 4 to that one. It doesn't make any difference. 9251 341 4299881 minus 405303770. Another 4 there. And double checking just to be sure. Yep, these numbers are accurate. 37695071071. You'll probably notice that there is a pattern forming again. This is a good thing. If there is no clear or really any pattern at all forming, then you've probably done something wrong. So, now that we have that, we can basically get rid of these. So, now we calculate more differences. Do exactly the same thing as last time, but this time we should get a very similar number right off the bat. If not, that means that we have done something wrong again. 3971 is 2925131. And it appears that we have indeed done something wrong here. So we're going to double check just to be sure. So which number gave us something wrong? The 9. Yep. Gives us 7. Just check this. Times 215 times 215. Yes, okay. 20 into 20. So what's that? 5, 25. What's that again? And 230. 230. I think I'm stupid. God, okay. Sorry about that. This is a very dumb mistake on my end. 460, 3769507. I was looking for a mistake that I don't think exists. This is not good. Yep. There we go. Very not fun knowing this whole thing. It's just, yeah, it's not great. But what I think I'll do here is instead just 343730, I'll just enter that in there, and that is in fact correct. There's a nice difference there. So take this 83430, divide it by 5, and yeah, what do you look at that? It's just me being kinda stupid and mistyping over and over again. I need to stop doing it. Sorry about all the mistypes. God, I need to get better at staying consistent. Anyways, leave that be. That is our B. It's our B value of 1668746, and then so 1668746 times 215. So that's a close but not quite there number. So we can do 421007611 minus that. So that's 602272221. I still need to stop mistyping random numbers. They're way too close together. This is just me venting at this point. Okay, I need to get back to this. Okay. 1668746 times 220. 4292511. What is that? Yep. Correct that. That is, what I can tell, that's supposed to be a 3. Because when we saw before, that gave us a number that was a little bit lower than desirable. Of course, maybe this number consistency is just, yeah. It was definitely a problem with this number. I think I'm probably mistyped somewhere. So because 460381, when I taking a closer look, I don't know what to do. Oops, sorry. 1668746 times 225. 437695071. So we subtract that, it gives us exactly the same thing. That's a very bad mistake on my end. But either way, got a number. It's a very good number because that is, in fact, our W value. So now we have all our values. Considering all the mistakes that I made, I'm pretty sure that if you're doing this yourself, you could probably pass over that mistake yourself. You make the same mistake. You can try again if you want, but just make sure that you haven't made any typos along the way. I can't really tell myself, honestly. Anyways, we're going to need to do some calculations. What I want to gun for here is for this timer check to be at 841 when we're trying to figure out what the K is for that section, because it'll be as early as possible. These numbers are going to get really big, so I'm going to have to use my own calculator here. But we're going to need to calculate our V for 841. So 8006 times 841 times 841 plus 1668746 times 841 plus 622272221 gives us a really big number of 7128134293. We can reduce that down to the least 8 significant digits, so we get 28134293. This is perfect because for K, since it swaps numbers around, all we need to know is what those swaps are. Let's get a few ciphers set up. These are very simple. For the alpha cipher, we do 006. Beta cipher, we take 16874. Because for this one, we just take the unique numbers, take 1 through 8, all by the 0 K is strictly below 1000 or none. Otherwise, we don't know that yet. But we can make a grid, 1 through 8, fill in that, or use such sequence. We get 2, 3, 5, and the rest. And then finally, Omega, which is Enigma. So, first off, first digit, and first digit on the spot is okay. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 5, 7, 8, 9. Yes, that was an intentional swap. The reflector is 2. We will copy that down and put that down here and just leave it be. Remove the asterisk, of course. Next out, it's a 2, but we already used 2, so instead we're going to use the first layout that has not been used. In this case, it is 0. Put that down at the bottom. We'll have to do exactly the same thing here. So put that down at the bottom as well. And then finally 7. Rushing through this quickly because we are running low on time for this one. And then finally, we take these ones. We put them into positions. So 6 apostrophe and 2. Okay, and it's the same thing here. 7 and 8 though. Alright, and then this one is just position 1. And look at that, we are just about to move on to the next one. Sure, you've probably already know what I have done here, but 8 for 1 is 2831, so we add 4 for 2, so we add another 2, and so we add 7 to number at the top, which is 28 times 16, which is 448. You add 4 to that, that gives us a K of 455. Also means we can add a 0 to this because K is less than 1000. For this part, I'm just gonna, it's too long to figure it out on our own, so we'll just do Google prime factors of 455. Prime factorization of 455 is 5 times 7 times 13. We add those together instead, though. 7 plus 13 is 20, plus 5 is 25, plus an extra 1. Don't forget the 1. gives us a 26. So modulo 10, we get 6 as the last digit for T. The last possible time that we could do this is 1046. So we'll go with that because that means we'll have more time to get there. So let's move on. We need to know what RV will be for 1046. So we'll do exactly the same system here that we did. We'll delete all this too because it's not necessary. 80006 times 1046 times 1046 plus 1668746 times 1046 plus 62227221 gives us, once again, a very large number, but we'll reduce it down to 67228233. Alpha cipher is the easiest cipher. It's basically forget-me-not, but there is no special rules. You just add them. So we do 4, 7, 2, 8. We've run out of digits, so we'll just append those to that, and repeat again. And now we have everything ciphered. Now, for beta, we make a grid. To make this grid, we must take the column row, not row column, column row of each number from this grid. So in this, starting from 0, 0 from the top left, we get 1, 1, 0, 1. Press enter, I'd recommend, so you can make a 4x4 grid out of these numbers. 2, 1, 2, 0, 2, 1 again, and if it's a 9, you just use 0, 0, so this is 0, 0, 1, 2, 0, 0. Now, read it from top to bottom, just exactly the opposite way. So we do 1, 2, which is 5, 2, 1, which is 2, 1, 1, which is 4, 1, 2 again, which is 5, 0, 2, which is 3, 0, 0 is 1, 1, 0 is 6, and once again 0, 0 is 1. Delete all of this because we don't need it. And finally, onto the Enigma. What I'm going to do here is just copy a bunch of things here because it's much easier to just copy these and paste them over here so we don't have to append them later. Also add a 1 and a 2 over here because this is going to shift. So anyways, the rest of this plays like an Enigma in Black Cipher, except because the situations with Black Cipher is a little bit different. So we go to 5, 3, 6, 5. We take the top number and move down to the bottom one. Make sure you don't swap these if you're going to go with this strategy. Let's swap, of course, if you want. Go to top number, take the bottom one. 4, 8, 0, 4. 2, after swapping, so we gotta move these. 2, 8, 3, 9, 8, 0, 2, 6, 1, 9, 2, okay, 4, 3, 1, 2, 9, 1, 4, 6, 0. Use these again. I did not mean to do that. Oops. There we go. That's better. 5, 2, 7, 8, 0, 2, 1, 4, 7, 3, 7, 6, 5, 2, 4, 8, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 3, 5, 7, 3, 5, 6, 8, 8. Okay. And then a 6 is 9. 6, we're gonna leave the asterisk now just for pretty much. 9, 6, 5, 2, 4, 8, 6, 5. Shift these and shift these as well. 1 5 7 5 2 4 9 2 2. Now we take that number, go down here, we multiply A and B. These are going to get some really big numbers here. 166, 87462. This gives me a really big number. We add 455 times 1046 times 6222221. That's a much larger number. And then we add this little number that we just got. Reduce it down to the least 8 digits, and we get a grand total of 0, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 5, 8. So we'll input that now. 0, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 5, 8. Now we wait for 1046, press the top right to submit. And that is the solved OmegaDestroyer. So, conclusion. Also very difficult. I wonder how the Enigma works. Okay. There we go. And the game is muted. First digit and the first digit minus 1 were connected via plug board, so we swapped those. If we go back a little bit, these two, 6 and 5, were swapped. It's there the first digit in W, or omega. Second digit was the reflector, which is layout 2. It wants you to swap these, like this and this. And then, I did not do that. You don't need to. Then you take the next 3 digits as rotors from bottom to top, out in that order, so 2, 2, 7. If you're adding the layout as already used, even if it's a reflector, instead of the lowest one, in this case it was a 0, and then we add that. Do that again, but instead it's a 1, then we take 7, put it there, and then these are just the initial positions of the rotors. And then you use it as if it's in black cipher. Except the thing is, it says in black cipher that you start from the top of the reflector and go to the bottom of the reflector when going upwards. But with OmegaDestroyer, when you flip these, that rule also changes. So I just leave it as is so that you don't have to worry about that rule. And again, I couldn't show some of the math that I had to do because the digits got absurdly large. You could follow along with the entire thing if you wanted, with your own calculator that can support large digits. But otherwise, that is all for OmegaDestroyer. If there's anything I missed, I'll put it in the comments. But in summary, it's a very difficult module. I really hope that if you're to do it, you can get it right immediately, because it takes a long time to learn if you are going into the first try. Anyways, that's the end of the tutorial. I can also link Password Destroyer in the description, as that is fairly similar to this. But that is all. Next tutorial, I have no idea what will be next.